Good morning, and thank you very much for joining once again a new publication of results of LatinNCAP. In this case, we are presenting new results for phase 9 of LatinNCAP. We're starting the publication showing the cars we tested in this opportunity. First, we tested the Mazda 2. It has 2 airbags as standard. It's made in Mexico. And the Nissan March, which has 2 airbags as standard, and it's made in Brazil and Mexico. Summary of cars: it's the Nissan March, made in Mexico and Brazil, and the Mazda 2, made in Mexico, both of them with 2 airbags as standard. Mazda 2 with 2 airbags as standard reached 2 stars for adults, 3 stars for child occupant protection. As we can see, the coloring of the dummies, the head of the driver offered adequate protection instead of good protection, which is expected with an airbag, and also the marginal protection to the chest on the side impact. The frontal impact, we are watching it now. It showed a stable structure in the frontal test, but we can see that the head is bottoming out the airbag, and also the backrest of the driver's seat may have also exposed or brought some kind of extra risks. The protection for the passenger was good. Overall, the car offers seatbelt reminders in the front. However, they do not meet LatinNCAP requirements, and this is a reason for those seatbelt reminders not to score as high as they could have been. We are now watching the child occupant protection, the 3-year-old and the 18 months old, both of them with average to good protection in most areas. We are watching now top view of the frontal crash, also with a stable structure. We are now watching the video of the side impact in real speed, and now the side impact with slow motion or high frame speed. Protection in the chest was marginal, and the structure of the car showed relatively good or low penetration from the car, so it's a good perspective if the car offers airbags. Child occupants on side impact received good protection, and as explained, both of them were installed. The child seats were installed using the ISOFIX anchorages, which is a standard for this model. Top view of the side impact, and we move now to the next result. Nissan March 2 airbags as standard. It's 1 star for adults, 2 stars for child occupant protection. Just a quick glimpse, the critical areas or the areas we criticize is a weak protection, for the chest of the driver, and marginal for chest of passengers in front and side impact. The car was tested in 2015, then audited in 2016. And this car in the frontal crash, this is what we are watching, is the frontal crash from that time, from 2015 to 2016, showed unstable structure and unstable footwell area as well. And that car in the old protocol was 4 stars, now dropped to 3 stars due to the auditing and the lower performance. The car doesn't offer ISOFIX as standard, so the child seats in the frontal test 2015-2016 were installed, both of them using the seat belts. And once again, top view, frontal crash from 2016-2015. We are now watching the side impact, which is the assessment that we completed this time, the assessment that we performed in this opportunity to show how this car would look like with the new protocol. We have noticed an important penetration in the structure from the cart and the side impact, despite the car has reinforcements in the doors. Protection for the child occupants was good. For the adult on the side impact, the protection overall was good to adequate. However, the chest had marginal protection. This vehicle, as we said, we expanded the assessment, adding the side impact. And as a final view of this publication, we have both results on the screen. Mazda 2 airbags as standard, 2 stars for adults, 3 stars for child occupant protection. This car actually dropped or left some points in the frontal crash, in the head bottoming out with the airbag. Also lost some points to the seatbelt reminders that were not meeting LatinNCAP requirements, and that explains actually the 2 stars. Probably with better performing seatbelt reminders, the star rating will increase. But LatinNCAP considers seatbelt reminders critical, as if seatbelts are not being used, of course, the performance of our test won't be the same as we are showing. The Mazda 2 then 2 stars for adults, 3 stars for child occupant protection. Nissan March, it has 2 airbags as standard, and the car showed a 1-star performance for adult occupant protection. This car was tested in 2016-2015, and we added the side impact protection to see how this car would look like under the 2016 protocol, which includes front and side impact protection. Result for the Nissan March is 1 star for adults and 2 stars for child occupant protection. This has been a new publication of results for LatinNCAP. Next publication, it's more or less planned or expected for the month of September. We hope that you can join once again our publication. We look forward to meet you once again. Before we say goodbye, we would like to thank and acknowledge and thank very much to our supporters, Global NCAP, Bloomberg Philanthropies, ICRT, IADB, and the FI Foundation. Thank you very much for the support, and thank you very much for the encouragement on what we do every day. Thank you all very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.